Well, it is well past my bedtime. I just thought I'd do a quick check in with you guys, let you guys know what's up. So, I have successfully located Mega Noob. Mega Noob has been going through some things, so he has been around, but he is back. He is in a new location, and he is ready to get back engaged with us and get involved with our current projects. So that's awesome. I was excited about that. Welcome back, CPU Squad. Member Mega Noob. Mega Noob was one of the originals. Definitely appreciate all the support from Mega Noob and Nick for sure. So I just wanted to update you as most of you are probably already aware, just multitasking, always doing a million things. Um, Machine learning has, you know, basically hit my radar in a big way. I am currently exploring the possibility of machine learning being my future specialty. Previously, as you know, I'm known more for the fixed protocol. That was my original specialty from 2006, 2007. That's quite a while ago. As you know, technology moves very quickly. So, demand for my expertise is not what it used to be. The fixed protocol is still a major part of Wall Street technology, so that's good for me. I'm certainly still making quite a bit of money from that skill set and that knowledge, but I'm looking ahead, and personally, my style, as far as you know, strategy with my career and work, um, I like to be sort of the big fish in the small pond, shall we say. So I like to specialize in things that are not that common, um, like the fixed protocol. You know, when you're dealing with something like that, where you're in a Linux environment, command line, a lot of people, 2018, even 2006, 2007, nobody really wanted to bother with terminals. I mean, yeah, there's certain people, but most people want to deal with, GUI based environments, Windows and things like that. So, and just even log analysis is really something. It's not for everyone, but it's something that I'm really into. I like analysis and things like that. So, I focused on that, picked up on the skills, and became in high demand. And now I'm seeking to do that again. So, with that being said, you might think to yourself, how are you going to be the big fish in a small pond with machine learning, because it's sort of trending right now. So that would mean a lot of people are potentially um, heading in that direction. Well, you really got to be creative about how you do things, because even look at Python. I hear people saying things about Python that are not quite as enthusiastic as maybe I say about Python. Python is still one of the top languages. It's definitely recommended, but I'm hearing some naysayers in terms of what jobs are available and even money that can be made. And for the average person, that may be true, but I'm not the average person, in case you haven't noticed that. So a lot of benefit comes from being that way. So, for example, Python in general may not be as good as it is for me, for most people. But what's the difference with me? I am in finance, right? In finance, Python is huge, right? Um, the systems that I specialize in, they're mostly, residing in, the back end server environment, where Python is definitely a big deal. Also, we have a lot of systems that could benefit from automation that you can do through Python. So, bottom line is Python is huge for me, for my industry, right? And the money is massive, because it's context. it's not just Python. Python on its own is not as attractive as Python for me, which is you're adding that skill set on top of a very an already lucrative skill set. So you have the finance business knowledge, and then you have the finance technology knowledge, and then you add on top of that Python, and that's just like whoa. You know the business, you know the technology, and you know Python. So that is massively beneficial for me. Now, if you're just, I'm just a Python programmer, and you're looking all over the place, working for some web company or some whatever the tons of other industries out there that may not be as enthusiastic about Python, then you're not going to get the same results, of course. And even if you come into this industry without the business knowledge and the financial technology knowledge, it wouldn't necessarily be as beneficial for you either. So, anyway, with that being said, combine machine learning with, in a similar fashion, what I just described to you, combine machine learning with everything else, and that is the potential could be massive because obviously machine learning in general is a big deal. It's a new thing. A lot of companies are going to be aggressively heading in that direction. And then you have, since it's trending, you have young kids coming out of college that are like, oh, I'm going to get a machine learning job. And they may try to come and head into my industry, but they lack the experience that I have. I have 2 decades of business experience and also financial technology experience. So, my value is tremendous when you combine, me mastering machine learning, already having the business knowledge, already having the technology knowledge, and then you try to look at someone fresh out of college who, easily probably better at machine learning than me. They went to school for it. They know all the ins and outs. My learning is more focused on specific, like right now I'm doing image recognition. So, you went to a good school, they would have taught you all the basics, all the fundamentals, and went to an advanced level. And eventually I could definitely catch up just from time and if I keep learning. But initially, that college student or graduate would be more knowledgeable than me. But specifically, just with that language or that, just machine learning specifically. But that alone is going to have limited potential because you're missing a lot of other things. And Wall Street has some complexities to it, and it will take time to understand it and learn it and things like that. But I'm already there. I'm already got the business, already got technology, and now I'm adding this machine learning. And I'm also able to take sort of another sort of trick or advantage that I have is since I'm already there, I'm already in the business world, I'm already in the industry, I don't have to waste time, learning things that are unnecessary. I can, hyper focus my learning because I already know what I need to do with this knowledge. Now, when you go to college, a good school is going to teach you so that you'll have the option of, I want to go medical, I want to go this way. So that means you're going to get a lot of it's going to be generalized, right? So it can be applied to a lot of different areas. So my learning can be a lot more efficient and much more powerful because I'm able to again be extremely focused on relevancy in terms of the things that I'm learning are specifically relevant to the task that I'm going to be accomplishing. So you compare that to sort of, you got to think about it. I have an easy path to becoming an expert at machine learning in finance. Now, a college graduate, even going from the top school, in theory, wouldn't really be able to compete with me because they would be the jack of all trades, right? Because in school they would teach you all the fundamentals. They want to give you the full option of going in whatever direction you want. So in that kind of a program, you're not going to be able to have the depth of knowledge that's specific to finance as I would. So yeah, so that's going to give me a huge edge. But anyway, with that being said, I'm working on some Python facial recognition tutorials. I actually just completed the first video, which is basically the setup, the prerequisite setup. So you have to install, I'm using the CV2 module and some other modules, Tornado, and some other things. So the first video is going to primarily cover that. You can take a look at it right here. So there it is, uploading right now. So yeah, so that's mainly setting up your environment. Part two, hopefully I can actually get to some actual image recognition stuff. So I'm past my bedtime. I've been getting really good with my sleep, going to bed on time, and definitely getting up on time. I've been getting up at 5 a.m. without the alarm clock. That's a level of motivation that I have right now. And I think ideally that's how you guys want to be. If what you're doing is not exciting enough to get you out of bed, you're not doing something right. Maybe you're not pursuing the right thing that you have sufficient passion for. Now, you don't need passion to be successful on a more basic level, but if you want to really excel, then ideally you want to focus on things that you're passionate about. And when you're passionate about things, you will get up out of bed in the morning to get back into whatever it is that you're working on. So yeah, so that's what's going on. So while this is uploading, I'm gonna proceed further with the next step, which is hopefully actually starting to code something that'll do some kind of pattern recognition and be my first machine learning project. So looking forward to it. And I'm actually very happy that you saw my video. I mentioned like the math that you need to be able to do machine learning. Well, I actually identified that you don't necessarily need all these advanced mathematics because the pattern recognition stuff that I'm doing right now is pretty much library based, right? So all the math or advanced concepts are predominantly in the libraries themselves. So the main knowledge that I'm utilizing is going to be Python knowledge. You know, ability to code in Python is the primary skill set required because, again, all the math is already done for you in the library. So I haven't actually started doing the coding yet, so I obviously can't comment too much on it because I got to figure it out myself. But from what I've been seeing and from what I've been reading, I don't see anything that looks too crazy. In fact, the instinct that I'm getting is I don't necessarily have to do anything too crazy. I want to say too crazy, too machine learning crazy. It's primarily Python programming are the challenges and skills required. Machine learning, not so much. So I guess what I'm saying is it's kind of a plug and play setup. So, you know what you want. You just call functions from the library that will do what you want. And other than that, you're just doing normal Python stuff. So that's all there is to it. So anyway, so let me get ready to start doing some coding and try to get part 2 up. Run into quite a bit of errors with the setup, but mainly it was using pip versus using apt-get. In the end, I think apt-get was a more reliable package manager for me, but other than that, pretty straightforward. I mean, it cost me a lot of time just with the apt-get versus pip stuff, but that was a pretty simple thing, after the fact. All I needed to do was switch the package manager, but since I didn't know that, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out solutions to fix the error messages, but that was the solution. That's all it was. Just use a different package manager. Anyway, guys, until the next episode, stay on your grind, stay motivated, keep moving forward, man. We're doing big things here on the CPU Squad. I'm really happy with how this video came out. Um, I may have gotten a little bit too goofy here and there, but I don't know. I like to keep it fun. I think you guys will enjoy it. You can't please everyone. Some people will be like, "Oh, you're being too ridiculous." Whatever. You know, it's not for them, right? My content's not for everybody. No one's content is for everyone, right? We all learn differently. We all like different things. Those who like my style and get value from my content will gravitate towards the content and they will love and appreciate it. Those who don't like the style, don't appreciate the type of content, they won't. And that's nothing about me. That's how it all is. No one has 100% fans. Like no one, there's no one that has like everyone's a fan of your work, right? No matter how good you are, some people aren't gonna like your stuff. So that's why I think for all of us, you just need to be yourself. Be yourself. You know, those who will appreciate you will appreciate you. Those who don't won't. But again, remember, it's not about you, right? Those rules apply to everyone. All right, guys. Upload is almost done. Let me get ready for the Python coding. All right, guys. See you soon. CPU squad out. Hasta luego. Arrivederci. Salut.